Elon Musk owning Twitter, ATF putting warning labels on people's Twitter account. That, your questions, and a whole lot more coming up tonight on the chat. See you in 30 seconds. Yo, what up, folks? What up? What up? What up, Nas?
Hey. Oh man, it's gonna be another wonderful evening, isn't it?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Hey, we already got people stopped in, but before we get further, Weapon XYZ said he's not gonna be able to make it in tonight. He'll be here in spirit. So hey, life is life. We'll catch you next time.
Hey, he's out there still out there on the Florida Panhandle having fun, you freaking bastard. Now,
I wasn't gonna bring it. Maya Hernandez, sup guys? We got Tom. Hello, Tom. It's good to see you again. Yes, we are there now. Darth Dash 777. Do we have FTQ 80% stickers available?
They're coming.
I don't do stickers. They're coming. Stickers. I do
coming,
3D
guys.
stuff.
Stickers are coming. We'll let you know. We'll be giving a bunch of those away.
That's no problem. Autocorrect is stupid. My phone has been giving me no end of trouble lately. Hey, Brian Anarino, good to see you. I got your message today. I will put that in the mail, and you'll get it soon. Thanks for getting a hold of me. He won one of the one of these little armor backplates that I printed out.
Yeah. Congrats. Yeah, baby. Hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta do something for that. Fireworks. Here we go. Fireworks. Yeah. That's what's up. Right. That's what's up.
Hey, weird. Everybody's doing.
I know.
Good.
I'm stupid. I know.
All right. Hey, no. Fight for freedom. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Not a whole lot in the way of news, other than if you saw my post in the forums. The Federal Register sent out the official notice that the rule is now on the books, and thus we have limited time until that rule is under effect. August 24th, I believe it was. So
yeah, August 24th.
It's probably not going to affect most of us very much in many ways, but you might see a lot of deals between here and there that would benefit you. So keep your eyes peeled, and do remember to hop onto the forum and share anything you come up with in our deals and discounts section. Okay.
I am anticipating rock bottom prices as it gets closer to August 24th on frames. Yeah. Frames only, guys. You look for some stuff to be split up. Look for having to now purchase the jigs separate from the frames. These are some of the things you can look forward to. However, things will get cheaper because there are those out there that sell the frames that do not want to become FFLs. So in order to not be an FFL, they need to get rid of their inventory.
To the public.
Just my hunch.
Us. Yeah. Oh no, I'm right there with you. Hey, Mr. Vino, thanks for stopping in. Good evening to you. Thanks for stopping.
What's up, man? Fight for freedom. What's going on? I know I'm late I'm listening, but I'm also trying to do some last minute stuff. So anyway, guys, we got. Go ahead. Now.
I was just saying we always got last minute stuff going. You, me, everybody. I mean, that's kind of what we do. Yeah.
Always.
But see, just in time is just fine, right?
Hey, long as it comes out, we got an hour to kill right here. You know what I mean?
Well,
hey guys, what do y'all want to talk about tonight? What's been happening in the world of guns on your end of the world? Let us know something that we may not know.
Yeah, and it will take a little bit for us to them and back again. So in the meanwhile, we got a little filler space, and you had posited me printing one of the Fallon Tech Magwells, which was this job right here, and I did not realize how horribly the white PLA would show up. I'm sorry, it's what's on the printer now.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, it's really nice. Well, they use a screw-in set. The one I made has a pip on the back to kind of lock in, which admittedly is a bit of a beast to get out. Not that you'd ever want to take my magwell out.
Hey Nas, which frame is that magwell for? The one that you made?
The one that I made fits the V2 fairly well, and also the G19. But the G19's slightly rounder. You can kind of see the difference if I move it over one to the other here. This one's mine. It's kind of blockier, and then this one's the Fallon's, and you can see how it's rounded out a bit.
Now that's for the I don't know. It looks smaller, but it's supposed to be for the large frame. It's supposed to be for the PF45.
Well, I don't know, because this is the G19 mag. It's what they had it labeled as.
That file was actually supposed to be for the PF45.
Well, it was the G19M, whatever their marking M was. But
to check on that.
Yeah, I can try looking for a different model. Of course, you can always technically just scale it up a little bit, I suppose, if it's the same footprint. And if it does match, but you don't like how it looks, you can always resculpt it, because it's the world we live in today.
Sorry, there's a beeping going on in my house, and I'm wondering where the hell it's coming from.
I hope you're not hearing the 3D printer I got going over there, because I mean it's been going pretty much 24/7.
Was it just beeping?
Not really, but it was moving in such a way that sometimes when it moves, it's musical. Hey, Fight for Freedom! I need an SC for my 27 build. Oh, there you go. You know what? Do yourself a favor and get it in a funky color, because they're going to be even rarer in the future. Go for that blue titanium. Why not, man?
Yeah. I don't know. I never got into blue titanium. I just could not. It's just something about it. I was like, I mean, it's different, but it's like,
Okay, but it looks gorgeous when you pair it with gold. It does. Oh, no, it does. Trust me. I have to get a photo booth so I can take proper pictures, but it looks beautiful.
Maybe I'll add it to the list, way down the list. I don't know. Can you even still find titanium blues out there?
I mean,
if I find one cheap as it gets closer to August 24th, I'll probably grab one just for the hell of it.
Yeah, until they go into like private sale and then gun broker, and then it doesn't really matter anymore.
Look, if I find one in the SC, I'll get it, because I'll never carry an SC, and it'll just be a wallflower, basically a range toy. So
okay,
just to say I got one. I got big mitts, man. My hand.
I get it. I get it. Remember, I'm the one that has the pictures of my hand, and the SC is like 2-finger gun for me.
Yeah. Yepper. So guys, what's in the news this week? In the news, I saw something strange in the news this week, and I mentioned it in the intro about one about Elon Musk, and we'll get back to that. But two, who saw the video yesterday on the ATF? I think it was yesterday. The ATF putting warning labels on Twitter accounts. As I check my Twitter right now,
he wants to make sure he's not banned again.
Yeah, I'm making sure I'm not banned. But no, it was funny because I watched it and I kind of listened to it. I was editing something at the time, so I kind of really didn't pay much attention to it. And then I was like, ATF putting warning labels on Twitter. What the hell is that about? So Copper Jacket TV, they did a video today on Elon Musk owning Twitter now, which from what I can tell is true. He owns Twitter now, which we'll talk about in a second. But it made me think about Reno May's video about the ATF label, warning label, on a 3D printer's page, Twitter page. So I'm listening and I'm thinking this has got to be a joke. This has got to be something crazy. It turns out to be an April Fool's joke. But if you look at it and you go to it, it actually looks like the ATF put a warning sticker on there, but it's not. So it was kind of interesting that it was actually pretty good clickbait, because someone that in today's climate looking at that will go, what the fuck, and click on it and automatically be subscribed. It's clickbait to subscribe to the Twitter page. So
no false pretenses here.
yeah, I read the comments and the comments were going crazy, man. He has like almost 1,000 comments saying, oh, they got you, it was a prank, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, at least that confirms it was actually a prank.
But it got him the traffic, so
yeah, got traffic.
No such thing as bad publicity, right?
Well,
I mean, that's what the old circus fella said.
Yeah. It normally backfires.
Who's this?
Lunatic Rider.
Oh, hey, Lunatic Rider, what's going on? Hey, we'll post you up. There you go. Hey. While you were speaking, Fight for Freedom 75 said, anyone build a 50 bail yet? And
go ahead.
I was going to say, I have not had the good fortune living where I do to build such a thing, although I envy anyone that has.
Fight for Freedom, I've been building one for 2 years. It has not been finished yet. Only because the upper itself is now gone up. It was $750 for the complete upper. Well, not even a complete. I'm sorry, I say complete upper. An upper without a handguard and a muzzle device. So the muzzle device is another $100 or so, and then handguard and the lower and all the other stuff. So I've gotten most of the lower stuff, but I haven't gotten the upper and the handguard and the muzzle device. So that's about another $800 to $900 that I don't have in the budget right at the moment. So till that happens, as long as I got the lower, I'm good.
Right in the moment. But as soon as he gets one of those little credit card offers, you are pre-approved for, he'd be like, scribble. The wife ain't gonna.
Dude, funny you should mention that.
See?
Came today. I didn't shred it yet.
So you get your Discover card, and it'll start with 6011 like every other one in existence, and off you go.
No annual fee. Let's open it up. Let's see what's in it. Let's see what it says. Hold on. This just came in the mail today. It's funny you should mention that.
See, if it's a good APR, the guy's going to go for it. Darth Dev, you say that he posts a correction. It's Magpul, but I still like Magpie because why not? It has a 12-round magazine for G26. I mean, at that point, why don't you just carry a regular size magazine? I mean,
yeah. Hey, it's not that bad, dude. It's only 22.9.
Uh-oh. Lunatic Rider working on a SIG P320. Oh, the money for those. Yes, they are insane, especially if you go with quality parts, which you kind of have to. I haven't found anything cheap.
Yeah, Lunatic Rider. What parts do you already have? What have you gotten?
And what do you need? Because there's a little experience with finding parts amongst our little crew here.
Yeah.
That's a good resource and a good reason to join the forum. We do have a lot of resources posted. You have to have an account to join in. I'm guessing most of you probably do, but if you don't, join in.
Vinny never hit you with a DM. Vinny hit us up on the last week's thing saying he wanted to be a live guest. Told him to hit you up. He never hit you up a DM. Vinny, what's going on, man? I know you're going to watch this replay.
I am so easy to get a hold of, too. All you do is you log in, you go all the way to the bottom where it says Site Admin, you click my name, and there's a private message link. I'm easy to find. Well, at least there. You know, I keep harping on these 3D printers, and honestly, if you're adventurous at all, you should get one. They're a lot of fun. Print all kinds of stuff. 9mm chamber safety flag. Anybody?
Dude, I hope one of those is in my box.
I can put one in the mail for you with the next package because I'm sending other stuff too.
I'm a swag hag, man. I love swag.
Well, swag is good, but you have to have somewhere to put all your swag, especially if it's swag you carry every day with you. And I mentioned that I was going to bring this up. Well, yeah. No, but that can go in your piece while it's sitting on, say, a stand of some kind, or
I'm looking for.
You have one in the mail. Speaking of in the mail, to the people that won things last week, I apologize. Didn't get them in the mail until this morning. Excuses, don't need them. It's okay. Sorry for the delay, but they are on the way. Now, hey, you got to catch up with
I had to get my buddy because I said I would put him on camera last week and forgot to.
Oh yes, what you need to do is you need to you need to rig up a 3D scan table so I can get a scan of that and print little guys of them.
Yeah. Can do it. We can do that. We have the technology.
I mean, if you got an old turntable from Goodwill, you have the technology.
I certainly do.
Okay.
I actually have one sitting in the garage right now.
Cool. You got the up one on the jig. Good. That jig is a godsend. And don't be afraid of drilling into it a little bit.
He wants the AVG frame. Oh, that's a big drop in the bucket.
Yeah. You know what? You might be able to kind of split the difference, as it were. Get the P80 grip and have it Cerakoted. It feels very nice in hand that way, and has a little extra weight to it because of the coating, but it's probably a little cheaper in the long run. Hey, Tom, what you got? Want the 500 Nitro Express barrel for the Thompson Encore? Okay. Well, gee, I don't do much of the
460
long rifles like that, but
460. Ooh.
Oh, what do we got here? What's your guys' Twitter handle? I don't do Twitter. I don't social media. It's.
I've been thinking about starting a JettaMan Designs Twitter. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It'll probably sit there like my other 2 Twitter accounts right now that's been sitting there for over a year, not being touched, just getting passive text from contests and stuff that say, "Oh, follow us on Twitter, post on Twitter to get extra entries." And I just went in there today and cleared those out. So probably not, but if I do if I create one lunatic, you'll be the first to know.
To me, most social media is a waste of time. I use Facebook to share pictures with my family, and that's literally about it. I'd rather be wasting my time with other stuff like 3D printing and making stands for stuff and whatever. Hey, Nico Bernie, long time no see indeed. It's been a few weeks. Hope you've been doing well. Glad to have you back. How would I compare the SIG P320 P80?
There is no comparison.
No,
there is no comparison. No comparison.
I mean,
and I couldn't have said that before about a month ago when I actually held the Wilson Combat P320 frame. It's just night and day, dude. It's just night and day. I mean, this is the Wilson. If you're not looking to get, okay, how can I put this? If you're not looking to get an aftermarket stipple job, go with Wilson Combat. It's awesome. It's sticky.
Mm-hmm.
It feels great in the hand. And if you're not doing any type of stippling, it's a very, very nice grip texture. So that would be.
But if you are going to stipple it, you might as well go the slightly cheaper route.
Well, if you're going to stipple it, you can go with a OEM SIG frame or grip module. I'm not sure, if you're not stippling yourself, it don't matter. But if you're going to stipple it yourself, I'm not sure yet on the glass in the polymer on those, because I have 3 frames, but 3 grip modules. I got to remember to call it correctly, grip module. But I haven't stippled them yet. So that is my input on that one. So if you're not going to stipple and you like Wilson Combat, go with Wilson Combat. It's a very good grip, very ergonomic, feels good, it's light, worth the money.
Christopher, late is better than not coming at all. Thank you for stopping in.
We're just here shooting the shit, man. We ain't really talking about nothing specific. But if you have something you want us to talk about, we will definitely bring it up.
Yep, we've been trying to hit up today. We're just chilling. It's been slow as far as news goes. Of course, if you know of an event in your area, we have the forum below. There's a topic for that. And if you can put your information there for when, where, what's it called, we'll shout it out on air. Try and help spread the word. We have to support our gun community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And since we're talking about that, hey, look, if you're just tuning in, if you're sitting in the background, you're not saying much, the chat is absolutely live. You got a lot of our regulars in here, a lot of knowledge in there. Just go ahead and chat it up. We're just sitting here talking, just, fireside chat, just kind of discussing the current events and everything going on. So if you're just joining us, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, welcome. Let us know where you're calling from. Jeez, I swear I'm on the radio.
Well, but it's close enough. We can have any one of these fine people come and join us here and now. There's a slight delay, but we can make it happen. That's you. I'm talking to you. Me. Right there. Me? No, not you. Not you. No. Them right there.
Gotcha.
They need to get a hold of me. Go ahead, type. Hop on the forum. Send me a message. We can send you a link. You can join us right here, right now. It's fun. And, if you don't like being on camera, fine, I understand. But we can still hear you. We can still talk. We can still chat. It's the fun thing about the interwebs.
Yes. We can still talk. We can still chat.
And I'm allowed to joke about it being the interwebs because I remember when it was ARPANET.
Oh, man. What's your day been like today, man? How was work? What's going on?
A whole lot of nothing new. It's the same old. I've been at my place of business longer than most anybody else there, so I'm just like, it's another year. Let's do it. Get it done.
Sorry, my wife's in the other room.
Oh no, that's okay.
She always distracts me.
One of the benefits of my job is I get to be online, and every once in a while I'll take a think break and look up cool stuff to print out. not too often though. But I
TikTok that's out there. It's like, I ain't doing shit today. I'm just riding the clock or something like that.
Oh man,
I said I'm gonna do a TikTok with that sound, and I'm just gonna be sitting here on my phone. I'm supposed to be editing, but anyway, today I don't know what happened yesterday, but today I got a little bit of editing done. Should be dropping the video on Friday if I get there's one thing about editing. If you're just doing a straight edit and you just, there's no fluff or anything, no problem, a few minutes. But when you edit like I do and you're putting a lot of elements of different stuff, man, it can it's the little things that take forever.
One of my other friends is also doing some video editing for his channel, and he's boiling down like 10 hours worth of video to 45 minutes of content. And I'm like,
damn.
I'd rather
That's
be wasting my time making something that goes boom. Or printing stuff for the things that do that, because it's fun, it's interesting.
where I find it hard is including everything important, but not making it so long that people get bored. Yeah, so it's like, okay, well, I'm going to sleep. And even I feel like that sounds like, man, it's only 7 minutes, but can I make it shorter?
There is a point when you go over much, and that's why I don't have my own channel. I would bore you all to tears.
It's like every detail is important.
Right here keeps it going flowing. It's fine.
It just seems like, there's no detail that's too small, but you can't include every detail because before you know it, I mean, I think the video I just did with the trigger shoes, swapping the trigger shoes, that was almost 20-minute long video. And I'm like, I cannot put out a 20-minute video on changing a freaking trigger shoe. It's supposed to be 5 minutes.
I mean, sure you can. But 5 minutes of doing, but 15 of explaining. It's fine.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It'll take you 5 minutes to do it, but it takes longer to explain it. And I had that question asked of me. It's like, man, dude, your video is 15 minutes long. I thought it was 5 minutes. No. It takes 5 minutes to do it, but sometimes it takes longer, so you get all of the information to explain it. So, and that's basically, the only way I can put it, because sometimes the information is just, and again, from how I learned how to do stuff, it's better to include all of the information and then have you ask the detailed questions in the chat. So, but
and especially on a forum where we can have images uploaded so we can see what's going on.
Yes. I'm glad everybody's watching though, guys. Thank you. If you've watched my videos, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it, guys. Villa Greg, what's going on, dude?
See ya.
Where you been, man?
And you are absolutely right. The devil is in the details, and the details are what make first time quality. You have got it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Vino destroyed my trigger shoe on my 43 build. Oh no. So you need a new trigger shoe, huh? I wonder if I could print
one. I have a spare trigger shoe if you're looking for an OEM trigger shoe, because the way I remove them, they can be reused.
See, smart man.
I'm not going to reuse it, but hey, Mr. Vino, if you want it, it's yours. Let me know. I'll send it out to you, dude.
That's cool. Good heart. Vila Greg, missed you too, man. Hey, yeah, there you go. I think you got to take her on that Ram. And
yeah, Miss Vino, hit me on DM, man. Send me your address. I'll send it out to you.
Speaking of takers, do you want to load up a hashtag draw?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, I figure you had me print this Fallon Tech Magwell, and I mean it's beautiful, but I'm not going to use the darn thing.
Who has a G20?
This is
G19.
G19.
We gotta find the one for the 20.
Yeah. This is a G19 is what it's marked as. So as soon as you get that loaded up, you pick a hashtag this time. I don't care.
Let one of those guys pick the hashtag. Guys in chat, let me see your hashtag.
They're gonna have it all over the place. It's gonna be great.
yeah. Let's see what your hashtag suggestions are, and I will pick the best one. It can be anything.
This should be, I believe, for the G19 P80 version. But again, it's from Fallon Tech. I just printed out the STL that they provided for free, which was amazing. But if for some reason it doesn't fit the P80, we could talk about me printing one of these out.
I can't wait to get mine, dude.
Yeah, yours is literally in the mail today, along with a white version of one of these that you can paint however you want. Okay. This we're gonna throw on next week, just because they're expensive to ship. They're slightly too large for the small flat rate box, but really way too small for the medium. They just bounce around in there, but it's okay because there's room.
I'm liking some of these hashtags, man.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I like it. Darth Dav 777. Printer go burr.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's a
All right.
great one. All right,
That's
he
what we got
called it.
then.
All right. Darth
I was
Dav
speaking to it going like
777.
that.
You are setting a trend. And yes, printer go burr. Mine's currently going burr right now for a sign for my wife for her thing.
All
I
right, that's it.
wish I had a second one. All right, so you say the draw is good to go?
Yep.
All
Anybody
right.
was interested in? Well, you tell them, man.
Well, I got this cool little Fallon Tech G19 Magwell here, whatever. Printed in white PLA, so you can paint it however you want. You'll have to get yourself screwed because it's a set screw unit, but that's okay. But anybody wants in on it, Darth Daff put up there, printer goes burr. I left it on the screen so you all can see it and type it. Let's see here. We have one of these countdown thingamajiggers. Let's go ahead and put 5 minutes on the clock.
2 people? That's it? 2 people?
So far,
that's all I want?
So far.
2 people?
It takes
right.
it takes time to get over the magic of the
internet.
shot. Well,
okay. Now we're down to a 33 and a third % shot.
And what's really funny is I printed that at the same exact time as I printed this because I literally wanted to get a side-by-side comparison. And they are similar. The one I made has more of a flared bottom. This is the Fallon right here. This is the one I'm going to send out to whomever. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the camera thing. Mine has more of a flare. Theirs requires a set screw, which we probably all have half a dozen of them. If not, they're cheap. Mine has a little pip there, but again, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get out. But you don't want to take that out. It's fine. All right. What I was thinking is, thanks to the magic of the internet, I can chop off this set screw unit and kind of replace it with this body and see how that works. And again, that's why you really should get a 3D printer because they're fairly inexpensive. The Ender V3 starts off around 200 or so. PLA is not horribly expensive. Getting it set right, you do your steps first time quality, and I can help you with that because I've got it working pretty good, I think. To the point of fact where this has 0 warping on it. This is an EDC tray that I designed and made. Took a few hours to print. Made me wonder though, what does everyone else want in an EDC tray? I figure a stand, 2 magwells, place for like a phone or a wallet, maybe keys, knife. Everybody's different though. What would you do? You could always sketch it out and put it in a picture up on the forum,
Hey, I sent you my my logo, right?
Yes, you did. And I was starting to extrude when I realized it was time to hop onto the stream. Hey, everybody's got that last minute thing. If you can send me an SVG file, that's simple vector graphics, often used for laser cutting, well, guess what? You can then make that a 3D object. And you can cut that out of something else for a nice relief. If you extend the lettering, this was a different magwell, Chunky Boy. You remember that one? If you extend the lettering, some of the corners are really sharp though, because you're talking 0.1 millimeter resolution on these. All right. Well, Lunatic Rider, get yourself the Ender V3 and watch the CHEP video for assembly, and then holler at me with any questions you have, and I'll try and help you out with getting that set up. Can you print? Okay, so yes, straight up, real simple. Yes, you can. Have I had luck at it myself in the one time I tried so far? No. But that was more of a setup thing, and I'm still tweaking some of the more intricate prints. But long story short, you can get different frames from a variety of sources, including like JSD Supply. If you go on Odyssey, Chairman Juan has a huge catalog. Some of his are really funny. The Biggest Dickus series is like the handle size for the 33 round magazine, so you have to use that because it flares down all the way down there. And they just silly. The Spaceman one is an interesting concept. Really big beaver tail. No pick rail up front though. That's disappointing. Long story short, turned into me talking for a minute and a half about the same darn thing. See, this is why I don't have my own channel. This guy's not keeping me on a leash.
Yes, I am. I'm letting you talk while I do something else.
Yeah. Like Melanie Pringles. We're up to 16 viewers. Thank you all for hopping in. Oh, okay. He added a banner. Oh, he added 5 more minutes to the timer. Gasp.
I want to give everybody an even shot. We got 16 people watching and only 10 entries, so we're missing 6 people that don't want a G19 Magwell that they can paint to their own color of their own special build. I mean, really, it's free, guys. It may or may not fit, but I believe it will because Mr. Nas is a freaking perfectionist when it comes to his craft.
It is to the spec from Fallon Tech as they provided. Of course, I did have to upscale it 2,540% because somebody exported it in the wrong format. Wasn't me. But yeah, that's another pro tip. If you come up with a 3D print and it is absolutely minuscule, most likely it was exported in inches and imported in millimeters, which is most of your slicing software. Upscale it 2,540% exactly, and it will be 2 size. And I'm confident that this, again, the Fallon Tech, will fit because I know that this one that I made does, and the aperture is nearly identical. If for some reason it does not fit, then let me know, and I can just send you one of these, I suppose. This is still a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress. It's all 80%, right? We need to talk building in one of these upcoming episodes, and I was thinking that we should really do another safety second episode along the lines of build safety as being the next thing to do. If you have no objections, I'll try and plan something out for next week.
I've been debating how detailed to get on putting out the build series for these next 3 builds.
Well, YouTube is going to be restrictive, especially with anything done live. However, with the ability to print a prop that is obviously a solid block of plastic, I could then demonstrate.
Well, they won't even do that. They'll shut that down because they can't tell. They can't tell. It's a print. It's a 3D print, so now it's a firearm.
If it's a solid block of blue plastic, do you think they'd really give? Well, it's YouTube. You're right.
Well, admit now, if it's royal blue, maybe not. If it's black, they're gonna say it's a firearm.
Well, I have white on right now, but it's $25 a kilo for the filament. So
yeah, but with that being said, man, we got 1 minute and 50 seconds. I wanted to bring something up really quick. some people seem to think because Elon Musk now owns Twitter that there'll be a little more freedom of speech on Twitter and it won't be so down. Uh, I I'm like you, Nas, because I'm like, it's not like he's going to be running Twitter on a day to day basis. He's going to put people and again, I don't have any fact or figures or anything like that. Just based on what I've been hearing the last couple of days, that he plans on changing the algorithm to allow more freedom of speech for those that want to speak their mind on different things. That's not a quote, but it's similar to what I heard. Anybody out there heard about this? And I mean, really, seriously, I can't be the only guy to have heard this. I know I don't listen to a whole lot, but when I do catch stuff that sounds kind of interesting, I try to put it out there. Guys, if you have heard about this, please hit me up, man. Hit me with if you're watching on replay, drop a comment. Subscribe to the channel, whatever, but let me know what's going on with this, because I don't know Elon Musk from a can of paint, but I don't know if it's gonna mean any different. And somebody put on Instagram today a meme about gun tubers now opening up their Twitter accounts for the first time in years. I don't know, man. What do you think?
I think that I don't social media, and I don't really have an objective opinion on this because it's to me the whole thing is basically an advertising mechanism. But that's from the perspective of somebody that's been working in IT for the past 3 decades ish, mostly around
everything's marketing.
Yeah, I try to stay out of as many of those databases as I can. So
as he says that on a live stream, and
I know as many as I can. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Even all that, right, man, everything's layered. Hey, that timer's run out.
It looks like we've got all we're going to get. It's still stuck at 10.
Well, you know what? Those 10 have pretty good odds. 10% chance of getting a cool little toy.
Yes.
There goes Burr. All right.
I like it. Let's see what we got. Mike Malley.
Excellent. Congratulations, dude.
Dude. Hey, I thought Christopher was going to get it there real quick. I thought Christopher had it.
Mike, do me a favor. Go down to ftq80.info/forum. Sign up for an account if you don't already have one. Send me Nas Veritas. You see my name right here? Right here, okay. Send me a message with your address. And I'll go ahead and throw this in a bubble mailer and send it off your way. But, oh, man, 10% odds. Those are pretty good. Like I said, though, I printed out this other thing, and, well, I mean, it's extra. What do you think? Should you roll it again? For one of mine?
That's on you, man.
Yeah.
You covering the shipping.
Well, yeah, okay, so the bubble mailer for this is like $2. No big deal. The shipping of this with a medium flat rate box is $17. A little different. So, yeah, go ahead and bring that up. And whoever winner number 2 is, I'll send one of mine. And you can see it in the skinny and carved out Snow White edition. However, if it's Mike, we're going to re-roll it. Okay. I want to have at least 2 people win. That's all I ask.
Sir, senior moment.
All right.
What's going on, senior moment?
I know.
That's this dude.
I know you have an account. Yeah, I know you have an account. Yeah, and Mike, yeah, I thought I saw your name in the user list. Okay, cool. Well, congratulations to you. Lunatic Rider, Twitter better than Instagram, I'm sure, and you can Snapchat and TikTok and block and whatever the hell you want to do. But I don't do none of it.
Twitter is not user friendly to me, man.
No, well, they're all as user friendly as I suppose they're going to be for what they are. But I don't do that. I don't do Discord. It's not for me.
You've got to get on Instagram, man. There's so much to see on Instagram.
I can see most of it without having an account, and it's fine by me.
I forgot you're a hacker.
We all have different skills. So
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, folks. He's not a hacker. He's very intelligent about what he does, but he's not a hacker. I can't be putting that out in the ethos, man. Somebody will believe me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you correcting that. So, Mike, I'm gonna send you this Fallon Tech G19 Magwell. Send me your address. Senior moment, I'm gonna send you this Nos Veritas special skinny and carved out Snow White edition. That's just for you. And yeah. And I do want people to post their EDC tray ideas on the forum because well, it'd be interesting. What? Oh, okay, Tom.
I'm sorry. Good one, Tom. I like that.
iPhones serve a purpose. I like Android. But yeah, I will say from a technical standpoint, the audio bus on iOS is better defined than Android. That makes no bit of difference to any of you folk.
Because I don't know what language you just started talking, so I lost it.
Oh, Lunatic Rider, you got the iPhone. That's okay. You know what? You can still make and receive calls and occasional text messages. You're fine.
And that's about it. I'm kidding. iPhone has its purposes.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Mike says iPhones are great for paperweights. Could not have timed that better myself.
Really?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. No, in all reality, they are good for music and making calls, and that's what you need them for.
Thanks for the laugh, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Time for next. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just go back in time, get myself a flip phone with the big old fat buttons. Big old grandma
yeah.
phone.
Hey, look, I loved my Nextel. Direct Connect was the shit because Direct Connect worked when cell phone coverage didn't work. How do I know? Bike Week 2001, 2000, 2002. 25,000 people bombarded the towers. You could not get a cell phone call out to save your life, but that damn Direct Connect worked every time. Every time.
The cell phone call required more overhead on the network. Yeah. But
well, I tell you what, Sprint did. Sprint's a bunch of corporate raiders, man.
Yes.
When it happened to them, I was like, yes, because Sprint, they bought Nextel just so they could put Direct Connect out of business. They never utilized the technology. They bought Nextel, and reason I know, I used to work in cell phones around the time when all of this was happening, and Sprint had been trying to buy Nextel for years, and Nextel would not sell, and then their market share went down, so they got out while they could. They sold the technology to Sprint, and Sprint put it right on the shelf within a year. It was gone because they were killing Sprint with that Direct Connect. Yeah, the brick, the brick. You could drop one of those Nextel bricks from a 5-story building and it still worked, dude.
Run it over with a car,
yeah,
a truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now the 1000, the flip phone. Nah, that sucked. I replaced more flips on that damn Nextel 1000 than I even want to think about every day somebody about 10, 15 people came in with a broken flip on that Nextel 1000. But anyway, that's another story.
So yeah, that's another story, and that's actually not bad because we're kind of closing in on the end of our typical hour, and it's been kind of a
that's usually when my eyes start itching like crazy.
Yeah. Well, I honestly don't really have much else myself to bring forth. It's like we said, it's been kind of slow. Brian has a question. Does anybody carry that anymore? The next
carry what?
Maybe an antique store. The Goodwill might have a copy.
Well, you see Motorola trying to bring the flip phone back. Samsung's got 2 different versions of the flip. You can flip it this way or you can flip it that way.
And then you got
Motorola has the flip.
And
I don't see that as something sustainable because you're now bending the display. That can't be something that's going to last a while.
Most of the issues with that series of phones are in regards to the screen cracking and bending at that point.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Of course, my wife wants one, and I keep telling her no.
Well, let her get it, but then it's up to her to replace the screen.
No, so I'll be sending it to you before she pays for it.
I'm not going to touch it. The last screen I had to replace was on an iPhone 3. Yeah, no, they're much more complex and require a steadier hand than mine.
Your job has you on the Verizon flip. Well, hey, they footing the bill. Carry what they got. They footing the bill as long as they don't make you pay for it. Yo, we lost Nas. Okay. I guess it's almost time to go. Yes, my eye is itching like crazy.
Sorry,
good gracious.
Had to go dark for just a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Did a test with a machine full on the screen and it turns away to the fold pretty quick. I would not doubt it. I mean, it's a very thin layer of polymer, glass, and circuitry. It's going to snap. It's going to break. And if you're the kind of person that's always taking out your phone and flip it open and then close it and put it back, flip it every 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes? 5-10 seconds. The most I don't touch my phone is when I'm on live with y'all.
I tend to sit my phone off in the corner somewhere unless somebody's calling me on it. Yeah, I'm old school. It's whatever. Oh, I'm not as old as I act, I promise. No, it's right around the end of that time. So next week, if anybody's interested, I'm going to put up one of these stands. I had the very slightest little blemish here. It warped. You probably can't even tell a whole lot. A little banana boat kind of a thing right on the edge.
So what you're saying is you got one of those 5D tactical blemishes?
Yeah, exactly. And it's pretty nice. And by then, maybe if Hawkeye's with us or catches on the recap, maybe Hawkeye will have his and take a picture for us. Has a few options. I don't know. If not, maybe you can. But I'll put this out for next week's draw, okay?
Sounds good to me.
I'll try and do something for you folk.
Do I have anything of interest that you guys want to see? Nope, not really.
He says,
if anybody knows
a box of lights and stuff to be like, I'll get into it next time. No
Dude,
box.
I swear to you, I think I rip my inventory out of the cabinet at least twice a week just to see what I got that I didn't forgot.
You know what? Lunatic Rider, this is a really good point. Some people cannot make it here at this time. Rather than be a hashtag draw live, I'm going to make a post for this. Sign up. We'll draw off the post. Like in days of yore. And that way it's not dependent on being here live, which some people cannot physically do depending on life or work or whatever. How's that sound? And that way you have between tonight and next Tuesday to sign up for the darn thing. He's going,
Sounds
sure,
good.
yep, snore.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Okay. All right.
Later, Nico. We're about to sign out. We're about to get on out of here, guys. We're just rambling at this point. So we're just gonna shut it down. And next week we are going to have, I don't know what segment you want to do next week. Guys, what segment y'all want to see next week? What are we gonna do? Safety second?
If not safety second, then maybe hopefully Weapon will be able to join us with another MacGyver minute, because those are always fun. I mean, honestly, I've been missing Trio Tuesdays though. Well, you know what? He needs to get off his butt and join us from there. Oh, I'll give him a bye this time. All right,
we'll figure something out, guys.
Good night, brothers
and sisters. I need to go get some eye drops. My eyes itching like crazy. I can barely see. So we are going to shut it down. We're going to call it a night. Guys, we appreciate you. Guys, if you're watching on replay, we appreciate you. You got this far. Go ahead and give us another 15, 20 seconds as we shut this down, all right?
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later. We love you, and we'll see you next week.